We can see it on the electroscope as soon as I apply high voltage.
Unser Elektroskop schlägt aus.
Ja.
Welcome to our information series, Basics of Electrostatics.
Influenz bedeutet,
Induction is the separation of charges. That means that I can move the charge in a conductive body.
schieben. Ja? Das heißt, wir haben
Here we have an isolated ball.
ist isoliert aufgehangen. Die werde ich jetzt gleich
I will charge the ball using our high voltage generator, the mini flocker. The generator creates negative high voltage. That means we will have a big electron surplus here.
Elektronen erzeugen. Dieser Überschuss an Elektronen führt dazu, dass
Because of the electron surplus, the electrons in this construction get pushed that way.
die andere Seite rüber drücken. Und somit
So on this side it will mainly be positive charge, and on the other side it will mainly be negative charge.
überwiegend
Ja.
negative Ladung. Dass wir überhaupt Ladung drauf
We will see that there is charge as soon as I apply the high voltage.
anlegen. Unser Elektroskop
The electroscope shows it. It doesn't move much because of the small amount of energy we are using.
hier auch überhaupt
But we can see that something is happening.
Ladungen auch, aber man sieht auf jeden Fall am Ausschlag, dass was passiert. Wenn ich jetzt auf dieser Seite, also mir drückt es ja quasi auf diese
With this grounded ball, I can take all the electrons away because they get pushed here.
abnehmen. So,
Now the electroscope is showing 0.
auf Null.
Yes, and it won't charge up again because I took the electrons away. When I ground this side, we can see that the electroscope moves again.
Das ganze Gebilde wieder ausschlägt. Also nochmal, was ist
So what
passiert?
happened? Here we have negative charge. That means there is an electron surplus. Charges of the same kind repel each other.
Das haben wir auch an unserem schiefen Ebene
As we explained in episode 2,
erklärt und so passiert es auch in diesem.
that is what happens here. The structure is isolated. The high voltage cable is connected to our electroscope. The electroscope is isolated as well. That's why we can measure these small charges.
Feine Ladungen auch messen. Also,
So the electron surplus here pushes the electrons in this conductive structure over to this side.
die
I
Elektronen
take the electrons away.
entlade ich. Da
And because of this being a ball and not a tip, there is no electron transfer.
hier eine Nadelelektrode würden mir permanent Elektronen rüberschießen.
Ja.
Das ist hier aber nicht der Fall. Das heißt, ich nehme jetzt
I take electrons away.
und in dem Moment
And when I discharge here, the structure isn't neutral anymore.
nicht mehr neutral, weil es wollen
The electrons and the protons want to balance themselves out. But that's not possible because I took electrons away.
ein Elektronenmangel. Ja, ich hoffe,
I hope that you
das
understood the
war's,
basics of influence. It's not that easy.
plastisch erklärt, nicht ganz einfach. Aber das ist genau der Effekt, worauf
But that is the effect which the Wim Surst's machine is using. I hope it was informative and fun.
hat wie immer Spaß gemacht.
Ja, Olaf, vielen Dank.
Thank you for the explanation, Olaf. I hope you understood and liked this episode. See you next time.
Im nächsten Video. Für heute war's das. Wir sehen uns.